muff is a pretty nice way to keep your hands warm without having to worry about losing your finger dexterity like you would with gloves or mitts. All you're going to need to make this is 2 lengths of shot cord. We have 2 pieces cut to 14 inches and 2 pieces cut to 10 inches. The fabric we're going to use is we have 3 pieces of fabric, each cut to 14 by 14 inches. And we have a waterproof outer layer, this little bit of fleece for inner layer or the middle layer to add some insulation, and then for our completely inside inner layer, that's going to be this piece of cotton. Our first step is going to be to add some clips around the outside to hold all the layers together, and we're just going to put clips along these 2 sides. Next, we're going to take all the corners and fold them towards the inside by about 1 inch, about like that. And then we're just going to sew a stitch straight across each one. With all the corners sewn over, you can take one of the sides and fold it over in on itself by about 1/2 inch. And you're going to take one of your 14-inch pieces of shot cord and you're going to lay it right down inside of there like that. It's a good idea to take a little clip and clip the end of your shot cord on both ends to make sure you don't lose it. You can see here, there we go. And we're going to sew right across the bottom of here. And as you see right up here, we're folding about mid crease off this corner. We're going to fold right about there. That way we have that pull over edge facing out. There we go. Now we're going to do the exact same thing on the other end. Now we're about to fold it over like this. But we want these little pieces of elastic to stick out the top of our pouch so we can attach it to whatever kit we're wearing. So to do that, what we're going to do is set them together like that and like that, equal distance apart on the top. And we can take a couple of our little clips and clip them down. Now we can fold this over inside out, and we can just move our clip to where it sandwiches the elastic bands between all the layers of fabric. As you can see right there, we've got our bands sandwiched in between all of them facing inward, which when we turn it right side out, that'll be sticking out the top. So now we're just going to take a stitch all the way down across the top. Alright, there we go. You can trim off any excess that you have on the other side of your stitch. And sear off any loose threads. This is also a good opportunity to take your 2 little pieces of shot cord that are sticking out right there and give them a little tie together real quick. That'll keep you from losing them. There we go. Now we can turn it right side out. And there you go. There's a nice pocket you can keep your hands in whenever you're out in the cold. It helps if you can toss like one of those little hand warmer things in there too. keep them nice and toasty. With these elastic loops, you can loop this around and attach it to a kit you're wearing, or you could even just attach it to your belt and have it hanging down under your belt. But you can adjust the size of the cuffs right here by pulling this elastic, and as this gets broken in a little bit, it'll have a elastic collar on the end of that cuff, similar like the end of a jacket, and it'll tighten up around your wrist to keep all the warmth inside. But anyways, this is a pretty easy one and pretty useful.